Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump being denounced by the cop union and Republicans. Just hours into Trump's presidency, and the find out stage has begun for some of his biggest supporters, who haven't yet fully realized that the second verse isn't the same as the first. This list is going to grow, and grow quickly, as people begin to discover the cold, hard realities of a second-term president. The Fraternal Order of Police and the International Association of Chiefs of Police put out a joint statement about pardoning those who were convicted of going after cops. The statement from the largest police union says, quote, "Crimes against law enforcement are not just attacks on individuals or public safety. They are attacks on society and undermine the rule of law." The statement goes on, suggesting that Trump sent, quote, "a dangerous message that the consequences for attacking law enforcement are not severe, potentially emboldening others to commit similar acts of violence. The IACP and FOP call on policymakers, judicial authorities, and community leaders to ensure that justice is upheld by enforcing full sentences, especially in cases involving violence against law enforcement." It should be noted that the FOP endorsed Trump in 2016, 2020, and 2024. The bit about calling on different political classes to move for full sentences is pointless. Again, presidential pardon power is absolute. You know, a couple of people commented on that and said, not in cases of impeachment. Right. The president can't stop impeachments with a pardon. He also can't stop your write-up for being late to work with a pardon. But that's not what we're talking about. A number of Republicans in Congress are publicly speaking out about the pardons of those who hurt cops, and the rumor mill says a large number are quietly expressing their disapproval and concerns that they won't be seen as the party of law and order anymore. Pretty sure that ship has sailed. Senator Tom Tillis, still trying to cast the image that backing law enforcement was a party trait, said, quote, "I'm about to file 2 bills that will increase the penalties up to and including the death penalty for the murder of a police officer, and increasing the penalties and creating federal crimes for assaulting a police officer. That should give you everything you need to know about my position." Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana said, quote, "I think that whether you're in Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Shreveport, Monroe, Lafayette, Alexandria, Lake Charles, or Washington, D.C., it's wrong to assault anybody, but certainly to assault an officer." Senator Murkowski said, quote, "I do fear the message that is sent to these great men and women that stood by us." Once again, for the people in the back trying to figure out what's going on now, and for all of those over the next few weeks who watch as Trump cuts ties with you, he doesn't need you anymore. Not at all. Not even a little bit. He's not going to answer your calls. He never cared. Trump is term limited and is going to use the next 4 years in the way he wants. He isn't going to cater as much as he did in his first term, because he's not running for re-election. You are not useful to him anymore. To politicians, understand that he isn't going to care about your political position past the midterms. Not at all. It won't be useful to him. He'll torch your career on the way out the door. Don't expect a replay of the first term. Sure, he's going to own the libs or whatever more, but only in ways that suit him. The political math is going to go out the window as soon as the midterms are over. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.